Live from my living room. Hold up, man. This isn't even live. But we're going to redo this here from my living room. God. Oh, let's do it again. Coming to you from my living room. It's Outdoors with Brian. Today we're going to be talking about the Arizona Trail. We're going to be doing a gear shakedown, some do's and don'ts, some different equipment that I'm going to have that you might not necessarily agree with. Maybe I need something more. Maybe I need to take some stuff out. I personally think I'm running a little bit heavy, but we're going to dive into that in just a couple minutes. Stay tuned. Hey guys, and welcome to Outdoors with Brian. So today we're going to be doing a gear shakedown for the Arizona Trail, which is a hike that I'm doing. It is coming up on the 1st of March 2022. I'll be flying out of Vacaville, California, which is where I'm at right now, on the 27th of February. Should arrive in Tucson on the 28th and shuttle from Tucson International Airport to, I believe it's Coronado or Montezuma, on the 28th, and then start the hike on the 1st of March. So that's where we're at right now. But here I am dumping stuff all over the place. So what I did is I went ahead and stripped everything out of my bag, laid it out. I wanted to show you what I'm taking with me. First and foremost, I want to apologize for any background noise. I just moved into this corporate apartment, and so they're outside doing some maintenance, and I don't have any pictures or anything up here, so my apologies. But first and foremost, so one of the most important things to me is the pack. So this right here is the Osprey Exos 48-liter pack. Baby Yoda goes with me everywhere. Say hi. Hello. All right. Nothing special, just a basic 48-liter pack. I love it. I've taken it everywhere with me. So, and I want to give a big shout out to Damascus Outfitters in Damascus, Virginia for hooking me up with this pack, suggesting it, and yeah, absolutely love it. Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into the gear itself. So I'm going to kind of start out here with some safety equipment. So this is my Garmin InReach Mini. I can't really say that much more about it. I mean, I've used it a couple of times on some different hikes on the AT. I don't think I've used it around here in California yet. But anyway, I believe it pairs up with the EarthMate app on your phone. You can track weather, send text, emails. Good little device. My mother really appreciates this, and my father, because they worry about me whenever I go out the front door. that being said, hi mom, hi dad. Right there, if you ever want to know where I'm at, there we go. All right, so I'm going to put that off to the side. Great piece of equipment. Highly recommend you get one. And yeah, I wear a do-rag wherever I go. I absolutely love these things. So, so the next piece of equipment I've got right here, this is the Sea to Summit Arrows Premium Large Pillow. Another great piece of equipment. If you're a side sleeper like I am, or sleep on my stomach, I've fallen in love with this. You can adjust the air pressure on there to, you know, make it as firm as you want or as soft as you want. So definitely think about getting one of these. All right, next thing I've got here. Now this is my headlamp, so it's completely rechargeable. It's not a name brand lamp, and it does have the, there we go. It's got the red lights. This is different from the one that I usually carry. So me and all of my infinite wisdom decided that I was going to go into the closet last night with my headlamp on, and in the middle of the night, of course, and walk around, and absolutely love it. I thought it was great. Put the red beam on there, so if I ever stumble into camp in the middle of the night, hopefully I won't have too many people pissed off at me. So, another great piece of equipment. All right, so now these here. So these here are a gift from a coworker friend of mine, and I promised her that when I went hiking through the Grand Canyon, I would be wearing these. So if Julie, Tawny, Whitney, if any of you are watching, please let Johnny know that I've got the socks and I will be wearing these probably on day one when I start out in at the Mexican border, headed toward the Grand Canyon. So there they are. I still have them, and I promised you I would wear them. Okay. So, all right. So next piece of equipment. So this is my jet boil. I've got it paired up. There's the fuel right here. You don't have to buy the jet boil fuel itself. As long as it's an isobutane propane, it'll work. I just found out, I called Sacramento Airport and asked them if I could take this because I don't do a lot of flying, and so I wasn't sure what the policies were. So they told me no, so this is a whole brand new canister I'm going to have, probably leave it behind. So we'll just leave that there. This is my jet boil. I'll be honest with you, I don't know which one this is now. It's not the top of the line, but I like it. I like it. For the longest time, I used. I think it's just a basic. It was an MSR, and I hated the fact that I kept losing the flame in windy conditions. I remember I was on the AT. I was out at Grayson Highlands, and I went to go try to cook my dinner, and it was so windy. I got it lit, but I could not. It must have taken an hour for me to heat my food. So after that, I went to cold soaking. So I like cold soaking. Don't get me wrong. I really do. And tell me what your opinion is on that. I enjoy it. I've got tons of ramen noodles, and that little packages of rice. So I like cold soaking. But anyway, tell me what your thoughts are on the jet boil versus cold soaking, and especially if you've done the Arizona Trail, let me know what your opinion is. Should I cold soak? Should I bring my jet boil? Let me know in the comments. Okay, just a little toiletries bag. The only thing that is in this, I've got toilet paper in here. I've got a toothbrush and some toothpaste. That's it. And it's pretty heavy. So, yeah. But I don't want to get stuck out in the desert with no toilet paper, because the only thing out there to wipe with is a cactus. So, yeah, let's keep that toilet paper right there, guys. Okay, so this here is one of my jackets. This is my rain jacket. This is nothing but a inexpensive Frog Togs rain jacket. I've had it for years. I've used it on trail for years. And instead of carrying multiple layers of clothing, because the temperature is going to be fluctuating from 60 to 70 degrees, maybe a little higher, to the 30s, lower 30s, upper 30s, 40s at night. So I figure in the morning I can put this on if it gets too cold, if I'm going through the canyon, if I'm going anywhere that I might need a little bit of warmth. I've also got just a in my clothing bag. It's a polyester quick dry short sleeve shirt that I use for all of my hikes. A pair of underwear and a pair of socks. That's all I'm carrying. Matter of fact, that's it right there. I've got some air I've got to press out of this one here, and cut some weight. I think I'm going to pull. I've got a merino wool long sleeve in here. I think I'm going to take it out and leave behind just to cut some weight. Anyway, so that's that right there. I'm gonna put this right here. So my sleep pad. So I've got a friend of mine, Reroute, who I met her on the AT, and she recommended the Big Agnes insulated ultra air core. So I've not had this out on trail yet, up until a couple days ago. I've been using a Nemo Flyer long wide. I like it, absolutely adore it, but I wanted to get something that would fit into my pack, because the Flyer, look, I love the sleeping pad, I do, but it's bulky. It doesn't compact easily. So I went ahead and I picked this up here. This is just over a pound, just like my Flyer. This is a regular long. It's 20 by 72. Anyway, so pick that one up, and then of course my tent, which is the Big Agnes Tiger Wall right here. Been out several times. This is what, 2 pounds, just a little over 2 pounds. My go-to tent. I also have an REI 2-person, which is 4 pounds, which if I'm going to do car camping, or if I'm just going on a short hike, I might take that one. Car camping, definitely. That's my go-to tent when I car camp. When I go out on trail, this is my go-to. I love this thing. It's a 2-person tent. It says 2-person, but all of you that use Big Agnes, you all know what that means. Okay, so I end up leaving my pack underneath the rain. So anyway, great product, and again, yeah, big shout out to Damascus Outfitters. Anyway, outside of that now, filtration, water filtration, I use the Sawyer full size, and I also have a mini in here as a backup. I'm not a big fan of the mini, that's why it's my backup. And then inside of this plastic bag, I've got a couple different caps, and I've got probably 3 or 4 gaskets in there. just in case something happens. I've always got a backup to a backup. Not a lot of extra weight. And last but not least, this is my electronics bag, and I did not bring my my power pack out here, but I've got an Anchor. I believe it's a 21,000, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. Correct me in the comments, but it's a big one. And I thought about taking a second. I'm not convinced that I should. Let me know in the comments. But I can tell you that I can charge my phone, I can charge my headlamp. For a couple of days until I can get to a town. I think one should suffice. Again, let me know in the comments what you think. I'm not carrying any camera equipment or anything else that I would be charging. The only other thing that I would need to charge would be my Garmin, and it uses the same port as my phone. So I've got 2 cords of that. This here is just 2 wall outlets right here, couple cables, and that is it. So, questions, comments, let me know. Let me know. I'm interested to see what you have to say. If you've done this trail before and you think I'm missing something, let me know. I've still got a month before I show up in Tucson. I know that number one, I'm going to have to stop and probably pick up another canister. I might be able to get this one mailed. I don't know what the laws are anymore on that. We'll see. I mean, $10 is $10, you know, and I think that's what this costs. But anyway, let me know what you think. Do's and don'ts. If you've done the trail before, let me know what I'm in for. This is my first time doing this trail. I hike all over the country, and but this is my first time doing this trail. I've done a couple short trails here in Northern California. I'm going to try to knock out a couple more over in the San Francisco area before I leave. I believe it's Reyes Point. Correct me on that if I'm wrong, but Reyes Point is going to take me all the way to the ocean, if I'm not mistaken, and that's what I want to do. Should be a couple days. Should be a couple days hike, but I've heard it's just epic. So let me know if you're in the San Francisco, Sacramento, Vacaville area. If you want to go out and do a day hike or go out and do a couple days, you know, out on trail, give me a heads up. Maybe we can get together and do something. If you're going to be doing the Arizona Trail, around March 1st, 2022, send me a message. Comment on this video. Hey, I'm going to be in this area. If you want to split a shuttle, if you want to hike together, let me know that you're going to be there around the 28th to the 1st of March, and we can get together. Anyway, I think that's really about it. I think I've run my mouth long enough. Outside of that, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell to be notified. Leave a comment. Share this video with your friends. Last but not least, go on to my Instagram page, stanley.bryan. Click on the link, the Linktree link, and there's a little tab there that says help support my hike and buy me a soda, buy me a drink. I don't drink alcohol, so sorry. buy me a soda, buy me a bottle of water or something. Yeah, help me out. I really appreciate it. And if you're going to be doing the Arizona Trail, coming out March 1st, I will see you on the trail. God bless. We'll see you on the trail then. Bye-bye. Hey, guys, and a couple quick things here that I wanted to add to that to the last video. So I left a couple things out here. So on the trail, I'm also going to be carrying a 3-liter CNOC bag. So that I can capture water and filter it out. More than likely, I'll do the same thing I do on the AT. I'm also going to have four 1-liter smart water bottles, and I'll have my Sawyer filter attached to it. And I know that there's some pretty long water carries. So that being said, I thought that would be a really good idea to have that just in case, but I left out something else, and I don't know. It's a Thursday. Anyway, this here is my Enlightened equipment. Long, wide, 20-degree Revelation quilt. So I've had this probably about a year and a half now, I guess, year and a half. Up until then, I carried a sleeping bag, just like everybody else, and there's nothing wrong with the sleeping bag. Don't mistake me. But I absolutely love this quilt. Matter of fact, and I'm going to share this story with you because if you talk to anybody that knows me, they're going to say, Brian has a story about everything, which is true. So sit back and enjoy this story. So I was out at the Grand Canyon about a week ago, and I did some camping out there. Went ahead and hiked the north rim because the south rim was closed, and I wasn't totally prepared, so I just did the north rim, which was super cool. If you've never been out to the Grand Canyon, by all means go. It's super cool. But anyway, so I was out there, and I had my sleeping bag. I had my big Agnes. Beautiful night. Got down to 17 degrees. This is a 20-degree Revelation, which just means this one here it's got a quarter zipper on it, and it's got a drawstring toe box, kind of like this right here. And I love it because I can unzip it, unbutton it, and it turns into a full-size blanket. Or I can button it and zip it and pull the drawstring, and it seals up that toe box. I've talked to a couple guys that say, oh, no, my feet get cold. Honestly, if your feet get cold, put on a pair of socks or take a sock and shove it in the hole right there, and you'll be just fine. But I love my Enlightened Equipment quilt. Thank you, Enlightened Equipment. I really do appreciate it. Out there in the Grand Canyon, 17 degrees, I did not get cold. As a matter of fact, I had I've got a spider jacket that, and it's and this one here, my spider jacket, I believe it's I think it's a 650 down. This here is an 850. It does not have the hood on it, but I absolutely love this thing. And yeah, so that was kind of I didn't have to get dressed. I didn't have to put on extra clothing. 17 degrees, the 20-degree quilt did absolutely fantastic. The Nemo flyer that I was laying on performed fantastic. Was not cold. The only time I was cold was when I got out from underneath the quilt. Oh, and I did have a Sea to Summit Extreme Reactor, and that's the red one that they say adds up to 25 added degrees. Don't know if it's true, but I had one of those in there as well. So, and I typically take that everywhere I go, but I will not be taking that on the Arizona Trail. Anyway, that was pretty much it. I knew I'd forgotten to talk about the quilt. I think that's really it. Anyway, let me know what you think. Do's and don'ts. Should I be adding something? Should I take something away? Yeah, let me know. I'm interested to see what you have to say. Anyway, I appreciate it. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you on the trail.